January forecast in Indiana kind of makes you want to go somewhere. It's a dreary one. It's a very typical January morning.
Yeah, and you know, temperature-wise, kind of exactly where we should be at this point in the season, with lows in the 20s, highs in the upper 30s. That's exactly where we are for today. And we are kind of stuck in between two storm systems. So I wanted to show you this on the bigger picture here. Look to our north, where you see we've got some light snow showers coming off of the Great Lakes region. Kind of a weak weather wave moving through there, bringing some snow to upstate New York, Pennsylvania. Then down to our south, we've had some showers develop along a weak boundary down in Kentucky and in Tennessee, but that is not heading in our direction. So we're kind of in between the two, which means a pretty quiet setup for us today as we get our weekend started. We're watching our camera network, as you can see. Not looking too good downtown because that camera is not working. It looks clear downtown if it were working. It's actually not a bad start to our morning. We're at 26 right now. We've got a wind chill down to 18, so a very typical start to our day. We've got 26 as we head into that 9 o'clock hour, and as the sun comes up today just after 8 a.m. we will see a decent amount of sunshine with some clouds rolling in from the north as we get into the afternoon today. We'll call it 35 at 1 p.m. 3 o'clock we're up to 39, and forecasting a high today right around that 40-degree mark for most of the state. Depends on where you are. It does look like we'll be a little cooler. Places like up in Kokomo, Peru, over to Marion, highs will hold out there in the mid-30s, but everyone else approaches that 40-degree mark today. Here we go into the overnight. This is when we see a weak wave that's going to move northward overnight as temperatures drop back near that freezing mark. This will start off as some areas of flurries around 3 o'clock in the morning, and then as temperatures slowly start to rise at the surface, turn into more of a freezing rain event. But it's not going to be a super impactful event. More so just kind of a nuisance at times. We will see potentially some slippery spots early on, but then temperatures will warm back into the mid-30s in the afternoon, and that will translate over, it looks like, to a mainly rain event, although it's not expected to be heavy whatsoever. So let's walk you through this timeline. Takes us into Sunday afternoon. We'll pause here around 5 p.m. Notice some areas of perhaps some freezing rain, freezing drizzle really, over on the eastern side of the state. Some stray showers over west. After 5 p.m. this system will push out relatively quickly. So during the evening and overnight, not expecting any new precip to create some slippery conditions. As the sky clears, the temperatures drop. By Monday morning, we're back in the 20s, and then looks like a mostly sunny start to the first part of next week as that temperature starts to recover here back into the 40s. Looks like a relatively quiet start to next week as well. No real weather system set to impact us Monday or Tuesday. So essentially, take advantage of that. Any travel plans you might have, anything you need to do outside during the first part of next week doesn't look too bad. We have a longer range weather system that we're kind of watching for later in the week. So as we get started with pretty quiet and mild conditions here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of early next week, rain does look to be likely here as we get into our Thursday. Temperatures get back up near 50, but those are going to happen later in the day, the warmest temps, and then eventually we'll see that rain potentially dropping as the snow, as temperatures drop from 48 back into the 30s during the day Friday. We'll watch out for that long range weather system on snow chances for late next week.